So the next few things we'll cover are general updates in the industry that a number of you have asked me about, and we curated some content to be able to help you navigate through what's going on. Two major things that we'll go over is, well, the first one we'll touch on is just what is DeFi in general. And so there's a really good link here that I'll be sharing with this video that's been developed by Chainlink, and this goes end to end into what exactly DeFi is and how the different mechanics of DeFi protocols work. Number of things that are covered in this are things like yield farming, how different kinds of stable coins remain stable, um, you know, uh, DeFi products like DeFi, decentralized exchanges, money market accounts, and so on. And then also things like synthetic assets. Uh, Particularly, I would recommend that you can review the yield farming part, as some of the things covered in this section are ones that we will deploy the part of the cash position the of our assets under management towards. So any capital that's sitting idle, part of it will uh, um, be deployed to yield farming products. Um, and trying to see if there's anything else to go here. Yeah, so that's the DeFi Chainlink um, section. The next thing is the metaverse. So obviously, many of you have heard of the metaverse at this point in time. What is a metaverse? Where are we currently with it? Where's it headed? And how do you get involved with the metaverse? How do you invest in it? So um, as you know, we do quite a bit of macro analysis in addition to some of the quantitative and technical analysis that we do in the markets. So it's important for us to be aware of what general macro updates are in the industry. And so the metaverse, of course, is quite an important one. There's a number of protocols a number of tokens rather, that many of you have probably heard of. Sandbox is one of them. ENJ is another, Decentraland, and so on. So this is a really good report by Grayscale that goes over the metaverse, and just a higher level overview as to how it works, and sort of key things to keep in mind. Overall, this article goes over the updates from how we start off with Web 1.0, 2.0, and now 3.0, and how the way we engage socially is dramatically changing. It's not so much just that our social interaction is better facilitated through these different iterations of the web. Rather, how we think about interacting with one another is also shifted by way of understanding how we can interact through better iterations of the web. And so essentially, Web 3.0 is what will the target. One of the major goals of Metaverse is to bring Web 3.0 to fruition, to the mainstream. This article also goes over just looking at the Metaverse as a market opportunity. Um, a lot of the research you'll see out there on the Metaverse in terms of market capitalization is a bit misleading, as it only takes into account the Metaverse's market cap as it currently stands. However, the industries that it'll be impacting, and the way its market cap will be increasing as a result of those is a whole other layer. And it's very similar to how, if you think about the industries that were not just the market cap, but the industries that were created as a result of Facebook becoming mainstream and social media becoming the primary mode of communication. That's a pretty good proxy for understanding how the metaverse might impact, how we interface online, especially since the majority of the world is now used to engaging online. This article is largely centered around Decentraland, which is one of the major metaverse projects out there. Um, and as always, if any of you have any questions about anything covered in these articles, you can always reach out to me. I would be happy to answer any questions. Thanks.